Good morning, I'm Li Rotong. Today I will invite you to explore a story that speaks quietly but carries great weight. Chimenda Nozi additions the things around your neck. This is more than just an immigration narrative. It's a profound exploration of what happens when we stand between worlds, between expectations and reality. Over the next several minutes, I will guide you through its literary craftsmanship and reveal how it creates meaningful conversations with the foundational texts of our Eng4U courses. At its heart, this is a cuteness story. A young Nigerian woman holding what seemed like a golden ticket. An American visa obtained through the lottery system. But a duchess masterfully subverts the rags to riches trope. What awaits a CUNA isn't immediate opportunity, but a profound loneliness. A series of microaggressions and the heavy silence of being perpetually misunderstood. The author's choice of second-person narrations is revolutionary. By addressing us as you, she dissolves the distance between readers and the character. We don't just observe Akuna's journey. We inhabit her consciousness. We feel the tightening around our own necks. The scenes she describes is both literal and metaphorical. The physical sensation of swallowed words, the psychological weight of unmet expectations, and the cultural notes of being seen only as the African. Let's unpack the rich symbolisms at each impulse. The things around your neck operates on multiple levels. Physically, it's the construction of unspoken words. Emotionally, it's the burdens of being the family's hope. Culturally, it's the tension between maintaining your heritage and adapting to a new world. The central metaphor really is outwards to touch several interconnected themes. Firstly, identity negotiation. How does one remain Nigerian while becoming American? Second, the expectation gap. The chasm between the American dreams as sold and as lived. Third, silent trauma. Psychological wounds that leaves no visible scars but sharp every interaction. And finally, the longing for belonging. Not just a physical belonging, but emotional and cultural home. Now let's situate the story within our Eng4U curriculum. The connections are rich and multidimensional. Considering The Great Gatsby, here's the connection through the critique of the American dream. Gatsby's greenlights and Acuna's Visa lottery tickets are parallel symbols. Both represent transformative promos, and both lead to disillusionments. Fitzgerald shows the dream corrupted by materialism and classist barriers. Artaji shows it complicated by racism and cultural alienation. Both characters discover that the dream will glittery from afar. often demands the sacrifice of authentic self. From a feminist lens, we see how her vulnerability is compounded by gender. The specific dangers faced by a woman navigating new territory alone. This story also speaks to other short stories we've studied about isolation and the search for self. It demonstrates that the immigrant experience is a powerful lens through which to examine universal human questions. Who am I? Where do I belong? How do I carry my past into my future? In conclusion, the scenes around your neck accomplishes something remarkable. It takes a specific experience, that of a Nigerian immigrant woman, and makes it a window into universal human concern. Audition shows us that immigration is not just about crossing geographical borders, it's about navigating the more complex frontiers of identity, memories, and belongings. The things around necks becomes a powerful symbol for any form of unspoken burden. The expectations because the promise we make, and the parts of ourselves we silence to fit in. In this sense, we might all have our own visions of Aquila scenes. And what makes this story particularly relevant today is its gentle insistence on the complexity of human experience. In a world of simplistic narratives and attitude statements that we see individuals in their full humanity, she reminds us that behind every statistic about immigrations are real people with real stories, real dreams, and real struggles. And personally, the story has changed how I read other texts. Now, when I content characters in a literature who are silent or misunderstood, I pause, and I wonder what things might be around their neck, and I listen more carefully for the stories told in the space between words. As we continue to live in an increasingly globalized world, stories like this become essential guides. They teach us empathy across cultural divided. They show us that home is not just a place on a map, but a state of being we carry within us. Thank you for your attention, and I believe Antaji Stories offers us a richer understanding of what it means to be human in challenging circumstances, and it's all my speech.